Uh, can you hear me? Oh, you can, probably. Anyhow, one sec. I dropped something. Yo everybody, Cyril over here for you with yet another weekly benchmark video. If it's dark in my room, or it seems dark in my room, that's because it is. I can't be bothered. Every day's been way too much recently, so it is what it is. I'm gonna put down multiple lights to increase the atmosphere. However, I'll tell you right now, probably doesn't look that good, especially when I look back through it for the thumbnail picture. Anyhow, it's been a rough last few weeks. Ankole event is supposed to be done these 2 weeks. I work in about 3 days. Excuse me, that's my bad. Anyhow, I requested about 6 days off for Kenkole. I've just been playing League every single day. The last 2 days, which was my entire weekend. So, I haven't made much progress, if anything. I gotta still do my weekly drawing. I gotta still do my weekly video, which I'm doing right now. I gotta do my daily draw. I gotta do some things, and overall, I'm really behind. I'm unbelievably behind on everything. And if this summer event is really, really hard, and it takes a lot of time, I think I'm just gonna spiral into a downward spiral of utter fucking self-deprecation. Because I gotta tell you, it's been tough. It's been extraordinarily tough, and this week has been some of my worst drawings ever, really. Like, normally, I don't really make a lot of bad drawings nowadays, but, however, this last week I've been making just absolute not bangers. And I've been seeing the woes of my ways, and I've really been, you know, reflecting on my lack of skill. And I gotta say, I don't want to commit more time than I already am to my current, because the current already takes too much time to begin with. I say that, and then I'll spend like 9 to 10 hours a day just on League of Legends, playing League of Legends. It's so fucked up to have another addiction to something. I had another addiction to another thing, and that completely ruined my experience like 2 weeks ago. Trying to lead up into getting ready for this. So now I'm at the precipice of being where I ask myself, why even try? It's been so tough. The rewards have been, if any, barely at all. And I've barely improved, if at all. And every day gets harder. And every day I gain more weight. You know, I used to be a cool, like, 186, 176 pounds. Now I'm like 200 pounds. I've been gaining a lot of weight due to stress, so it's been what I would have to call absolutely phenomenally not cool. I've been really not having a lot of fun. Been gaining weight, been losing money, been playing a lot of League just to satisfy my woes, and frankly put, there's a lot of stuff that I've been falling behind on that should have been finished a long time ago. However, I kept putting it off, and now that's acclimated. It's accumulated into this big, overwhelming pile that I couldn't hope to accomplish, nor even dent. However, I'm gonna have to work on it soon, because if I don't work on it soon, I'll eventually run out of free time. And so, to my much dismay, I'll have to say, It is what it is. That's life. I'll never probably make it at the rate I'm going. Yeah, and a lot of people, frankly, put like Len on Discord, or Nonamin, Pose, my so-called art friends, of which I have next to none. They'll say that I have tryharder, and I agree, but I don't really wanna. It's much too hard. The risk of failure too great. I've been awfully enlightened last week or so on my stance as a human being. And I've come to the realization that I'm not all that I'm cracked up to be. I don't deserve supreme inevitable growth. I don't deserve to be hoisted onto the parable of sanity. If only I could fight myself and overcome such qualms. Sadly, I can't. I'm just too weak a person. It's already hard enough as is. The weekly constraints I put upon myself and the daily goals that I have, it's just too much to bear. It's all too much to bear. And as of late, I've had less motivation by the day, by the week, by the month. These last 3 months have felt like years, I feel, sadly. Yet gratefully so. If months turn into years, I'll be an old man before I know it. And so, yet again, I'll show you my woes of wonder. Prep turnabout, quick draw. This 30 minutes draw from rough draft to final to otherwise. One sec. Just about 30 minutes, really. Excuse me. It's so late that my flux started turning on and now my eyes hurt. Oh, it's so bright. Unreasonably blind. This one it was even less. I had 10 minutes to do this rough sketch into the fine line, into the coloring. So I just basically just rinsed myself into a fucking corner there. I had 20 minutes and I still made it on time. So that's why I'm super depressed, because I'm still alive. Frankly put, even though all of these drawings are next to all made so poorly, I'm still alive. On my 9th streak. And after my 9th streak ends, which it probably will, I'll be on my 10th streak. And then I'll have 2 lives left. And then after that, I'm gonna start going down the road to fucking insanity. Look at this leg. Look how bigger it is than this leg. That's how little time I had to workshop it. Non-proper coloring. Weird angle of the arms, kind of feels disjointed. One leg bigger than the other. It's just an absolute failure. These drawings I made earlier in the month, these are just better, even though they're not that great. This week has been what I would have to call absolute garbage. This is somewhat okay. Head's too big, but that's the chippy style. Lopez, subpar acclamations. I tried a little bit harder, I gotta say. These ones I had about an hour each, and yet they all still turned out somewhat okay. Coloring kind of waning on some of them, however, they were still mostly adequately done. 30 to 1 hour each. I used to have 3 hours to draw, and I would be drawing for the entire 3 hours. Now I'm drawing for an hour, and I'm getting the same results. Is that an improvement or a lack of understanding? I'm losing my fucking mind. Anyhow, they don't look any much great because I don't have any time to refine them. Because I run out of time every time. These are all at 11:58, like the last 2 minutes of the fucking day. I'm trying to get ahead of the bar stool by doing this all earlier than usual, but it's 7:45, and the last 45 minutes, I don't even know what happened. I just kind of relapsed. A long antique, another simple draw. Another simple draw submitted in like the last 5 minutes because I ran out of time. Anyhow, I don't want to talk about it. I can tell you one thing for certain. I failed on a major level. It is the 789th day total drawing. I still have yet to do my R1/1. I still have yet to do my single draw sketch for the September 6th, day 023 of the 9th streak, and I still have a ways to go, so it'll take me about an hour, and by the time it takes me an hour, it'll be 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. And if it's 10 o'clock, that means I'm going to spend an hour in relapse, and if it's spend an hour in relapse, that means I only have an hour to draw. From the hour 11 to fucking 12. So, I'll tell you right quick, it's been absolutely terrible. I've had little, if any, motivation. And the subsisting that I have has been running on fumes. Don't get it twisted. I can't stop. If I stop, I'll stop forever. And then what'll I do? I'll play League of Legends every fucking day. Mahjong, poker. Is that any way to live? Anyhow. It is what it is. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Sorry, it's a sad video. It's a sad video for a sad mind. If only I could actually focus. Then my Kankole event would go without a hitch. And I would have ample free time to rest in luxury, despite the daily draw. However, the daily draw remains to be every day, so I must suffer every day, as per required. So anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I've lost 1 subscriber on YouTube, so I'm basically bar negative on subscribers this year. Even though it's 9 months, I've only gained I've only lost 1 subscriber. Maybe 5, I used to have 39. Anyhow, this has been Zergomber here for you. Yet another weekly video, benchmark video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Everybody that watches this has already subscribed or doesn't want to. Thanks for watching. Until next time or something, I'll see you all later. Until next time or something, I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching. It is what it is. Even though I got 8 hours of sleep today, it still is what it is.